Must be for the Almighty, omnipotent, life-giver source. p.m.t.m.l.o. No might, no power to be prosperous, nor have the influence over us before the Almighty, omnipotent, life-giver source. p.m.t.m.l.o. El-Ilu, Al-Razak, Al-Mutakhabir. p.m.t.m.l.o. No might, no power to be prosperous, nor have the influence over us before the Almighty, omnipotent, life-giver source. p.m.t.m.l.o. El-Ilu, Al-Razaku, Al-Mutakhabir. p.m.t.m.l.o. Oh man, I love that so much. Anyway, chanting is just one of those favorite hobbies of my mind that just relaxes myself, my mind, before we go in, right? Flame on, another vibing session, y'all. What's going on? What's good? What's great? What's great with the people, right? We live on Zoom and we are live on Instagram, of course, right? We got a banger tonight. We got a fire tonight. You know what I'm saying? Boomba tonight. tonight. Oh, mercy. For what they can go to Star Global People. Mm, mm, Y'all with this? Oh, I'm liking to think that you all will be enjoying this vibing session. The intentions, right, is to share motivational words to encourage. The intention is to share what we are doing, what we are holding as value, right? So before we go in, y'all already know. Source is, was, and always shall be the love that we give all praise and gratitude to. So if you don't know, please ask someone who knows. That love is like no other. That feeling, that love is like no other. So please be mindfully aware of the fact. Hashtag put no power before one's own power. Put no power before our power, y'all. Put no power before one's own power. That's an awesome hashtag, right? So being mindful of the breath is what encourages and prompts us to be in that glorious state of mind for giving all praise and gratitude due to the source, right? That breath. Yahoo, Allahu. Oh, giving thanks, honors, and appreciation, praise and gratitude to thee, Almighty Source. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Source. Bismi el Khalum al Aliyu, al Rahman, al Razak, al Mutakabiru, al Ilu, al Nur. Oh, mercy. Oh, that's such a wonderful feeling. Oh, anyway, so we're going to move on so we can get into the festivities for the night, right? Giving all praise and gratitude due to the source. Thank you, source, right? The all mother, all father, of course, we acknowledge and give thanks to this lovely, amazing world. The world that we hold dear to our heart, the title that we hold dear to our heart, one of the titles that we acknowledge this lovely, amazing world for being Ta-Ma'at. Gaia, Gaia, Natir, that's nature, y'all. The all mother, all father, this lovely, amazing world, without whom there would be no possibility for us to be here with these bodies, right? There would be no possibility for us to be here in this day and time where heaven is becoming more apparent, right? There would be no possibility for us to be here with these bodies in this day and time where heaven is becoming more apparent in this space, in this place, here with all those mindfully aware, forward-thinking people, Golden Star Group people who had made the decision to be redeemed, redeemed, right? And also we give honors and appreciation, respect, right, to all those that came before, to all those that we hold dear to our heart, that's passed on in, not so far, not so afar in the past, right? Not that so afar in our past, but those that we hold dear that's just recently in this lifetime that's passed on to be with us, right? We honor and respect them. We give thanks and appreciation for them being here and assisting, right? Being here and accompanying so that we don't feel like we so lonely, right? We honor and respect and appreciate them, right? The aunts, the uncles, the cousins, right? The sisters, the brothers, the sisters, the brothers, the mothers, the fathers, the great grandmothers, great grandfathers, great great grandmothers, great great grandfathers, all the way back to the primordial ones, all the way back to the old primordial ones, even. Aye, Ashe, Hotep, Aye, Ashe, the Santeria, Aye, Ashe, Odabo, Aye, Ashe, Shu, Gab, Nut, Tefnut, Arishagal, Nagar. It's so many. We will be remiss. Atun Re, Amun Re. Oh, mercy. So many. Akasha. Oh, man. Whatever ones that you all think about, shout them out. Embrace them. Appreciate them. Give them honor and respect, right? So that our days may proceed, may persistently be whenever we come, whenever we personify, whenever we come back to incarnate, so that our days may be long, so that our days may be long upon this lovely, amazing organism. Land mass, seas, waters, seven, uh, seven astral planes, whatever makes you happy of what you, so that our days may be long upon this lovely, amazing, omniverse, so organism, so that our days may be long upon this land, right? Honors and respect those that came before us, right? So greatly appreciate this day and time that we're in. Greatly appreciate this day and time to be here vibing with you all, right? We're going in to share what we do in our everyday life. We're going in to talk about the foundation. We're going into sharing what we are holding as value, our literacy in wealth building, right? Our literacy in wealth building, our literacy in wealth building with attaining assets, literacy in wealth building by attaining assets. That's what we're holding as value, and we're sharing it, right? Sharing it with forward-thinking people, Golden Star Global people, people that are mindfully aware of the importance of thinking outside of the norm, because there's nothing normal about us, right? We strive to be better and better and better and better than we thought ever possible that we could be, right? It's nothing normal about us because we are super beings having the ability and the potency to be super supreme beings, amazing beings, people, right? So we strive and do our best to spiral up, right? So that's what we're doing. We're going to be sharing today what we are holding as value, prospectively speaking, of course, financial literacy, right? Not necessarily going in where we're this is what it is and oh we know everything about, no. What we know and we're sharing what we're doing in our everyday life. What we're knowing is what is working for as far as myself and those that I'm sharing with, right? What is working for me, I'm going to share with others around, right? Going in on wealth building, right? Wealth building by attaining assets, right? digital informed, right? And the importance of attaining assets in tier one assets, like the what is looked at as the real money, gold and or silver, right? The importance of attaining that. However, we're not going to go hard into the tier one, the physical aspect of attaining gold and silver, right? That's going to be for another time. What we're going to be homing in on is attaining digital assets and the importance of utilizing and embracing advanced technology, right? And attaining digital assets, assets in digital form, be that encrypted currency, right? Data that's encrypted currency, assets, right? And or non-fungible token assets, right? As well as non-fungible tokens that have a twist to it, right? That's even better than the traditional non-fungible token, right? And I'm talking about metaverse certificate assets, right? Metaverse certificate assets and Lydian world citizenship assets that's in non-fungible token form, right? We're going to be going in on that, right? And the importance in attaining, building a portfolio, building a portfolio of assets, right? Wealth building at its finest is, prospectively speaking, what we, that's the type of literacy is what we like to share, right? Because we're building a portfolio that's about wealth building at its best, right? Assets that you can put to work in the global market. That's what we're going to be sharing tonight. That's what we're going to be going in, doing our best to making it clear from our perspective of what we've been researching, diligently researching for some years now, and actively building a portfolio of digital assets, busy in that, right? Knowing about the importance of knowing what the difference is in a rate of exchange for your digital assets when you're trading on the global market, right? Or the importance of knowing what the rate of exchange is for a digital asset, as opposed to saying that a digital asset has a price, right? And as if you can purchase an asset when that's not reality, even though people are always saying purchasing an asset, a digital asset, and that's not the case. It's an alternative way to building portfolios. It's an alternative way to pay and be paid in this day and time, right? It's an alternative way of storing your value, right? And having it recorded in a ledger on the global market, right? And every digital asset has a rate of exchange on the global market. Well, digital assets that have had its global value released to the global market has a rate of exchange that you can take to the global market and exchange that digital assets, right? Exchange it for another alternative digital asset that has a certain amount of value affixed to that asset in digital form, right? So the rate of exchange in a digital asset is the utmost importance to know about, right? And so we're going to home in on that importance, right? Digital assets, building wealth, building a portfolio in digital assets is one of the best endeavors that you can be busy at in this day and time. One of the best endeavors, right? And diversifying your currency stream coming to your estate or your currency stream coming to your pockets. It's the best way to diversify your currency return to your estate or your pocket is by attaining digital assets and, more importantly, putting those digital assets to work in the global market, right? Putting the value of what you're putting in your digital assets to work on the global market. That's even more important, right? So that's what we're going to be going in talking about today. And no doubt, we're also going to be touching a little bit about what else our foundation has to offer, like the various services that we are being in this particular service to our community to our community for, right? Is to making everyday life simpler and easier for our people, right? In the community, right? And soon to be really active, especially with our transfer service globally, right? Once we attain the act, right? So we're going to be going in on the various services that our foundation has to offer. So it's going to be literacy. We're going to be sharing the literacy and the importance, right? In building a wealth, building a portfolio for your babies to inherit, building wealth, right? A portfolio of assets in digital form. We're going to be sharing what we're doing, sharing what we are holding as value and active in that, right? We're also, our foundation also offers literacy in health and well-being, that we share the importance, right? And it's also available on our site to where you can get various gifting ideas, right? People say products, various gifting ideas through our by clicking on one of the tabs, to where those that are mindful of what you put on your body, in your body, you can attain health and well-being gifting ideas, right? Health and well-being, as they say, products, right? So, and we also, of course, the foundation also offers literacy in what law is real law and what law is not, right? Knowing the difference in that, and we reiterate the importance of doing your diligence, doing your research, so that you'll know when your liberties is being trespassed upon, right? We share that, right, and reiterate that to people, right? However, that's just saying what the foundation offers, but we're not going to be homing in on that tonight, right? As usual and as always, we really home in on what we really like to be busy at on a daily basis, and that is trading and exchanging digital currency, building our wealth portfolio, right? Trading with people, right? Being busy in trading our services for people that helps us raise funds for our foundation, right? That's what we prefer to be busy on an everyday basis. Matter of fact, that's the more simpler way for us to come together on a global, being busy with each other on a global scale, right? Is with building wealth and busy with trading services and gifting ideas with each other. Not necessarily prospectively speaking, information that's, more of a personal type of endeavor that people should be studying, right? And all we do is encourage people to say, look, it's very important for you to study, seek the knowledge from the cradle to the grave, get clarity, because that opens up doorways in your mind, right? And helps you to implement what is necessary for you to thrive and attain and happiness, right? As the pursuit of what happiness is, right? So we're going to be going in on that tonight. So that was just, the precursor. We were just setting the tone and sharing what it is that we're going to be talking about tonight. So without further ado, that's enough talking, right? So we're about to share the screen. Oh, before we even get started, right? I want to share where our display of various gifting ideas will be, right? Various gifting. Now, let me slide the camera around. Various gifting ideas. This is going to be the spot, right? Where we're going to be. Let me get up for a second. This is where the spot is going to be, where various gifting ideas in my office, right? Matter of fact, I'm gonna set it up right now, right? Even though I'm not gonna put anything on it right now, the next time we go live, our next vibing session, right? Our next vibing session, we're gonna go live, right? And I almost knocked myself upside the head. Right? So this is a crafty, really a creative show, right? That's really easy and simple to set up, right? This is one of, I'm not sure if we still have this in stock or not, right? However, this gifting idea is a real nifty shelf that's easy to set up, right? It comes made, in this way already, and but so we treated myself for the office. This is a shelf that various gifting ideas is going to be displayed here for the people to see, right, in the office, right? So we'll have gifting ideas on hand. Well, y'all like the shirt, right? p.m.t.m.l.o. The next shirt we're gonna have, and of course the word, the verbiage is gonna change, right? Because of the Aurora service, and then we're gonna add the URL, right? The HTTPS, foundation site, right? That's going to be added to our next one, right? That's going to be added to our next, right? But y'all like the setup. That's going to be the setup. That's going to be where you all going to be able to see what's going to be on display as far as gifting ideas, right? Just wanted to share that real quick. Y'all can tell them I'm like excited. I'm excited about the office, right? And I already shared before about the office, and they can say this is a temporary desk. The other desks, when you all see it, they can see, you all gonna really see why I was saying, when y'all see it, like, oh, I see why you were so excited about that particular type of desk, right? Um, so enough about that, and we're gonna go in. We take a little swig of some water, right? We're gonna go in and sharing tonight the main festivities on why we had this vibing session, why we're going in on this vibing session in this way, right? Um, and so, just wanted to really start to be active. The importance for us, well, let me turn the camera around, right? And because we're recording right now on the Zoom. So Zoom, right? You all on Zoom did not see um you all did not see. Oh wait, the picture. I gotta turn the camera around. You all did not see what Instagram saw, right? You all on Zoom, right? Y'all gonna have to find us, you know, link up with us on Instagram. Right? This is not centered, right? Or left, right? Y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna just so the handle on Instagram. My handle on Instagram is AlexN455022. ALEXAN455022, right? And so so that when you all see this on Zoom, the live recording, y'all not seeing what Instagram sees, because Instagram is live also, right? We vibe in session on Instagram live. We vibe in session right now live on Zoom, right? And then this is going to be uploaded into the YouTube space for our Zoom YouTube 19.1 channel, right? But however, on YouTube, you find us under the title Another p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation Team Exclusive Share, right? But so my point is, for all of you all on Zoom, right, in the Zoom space on the YouTube, right? And you all on Instagram, that was said for you all on Instagram to find us on YouTube. It's under the title Another p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation Team Exclusive Share. And then for you all on Zoom, right, as far as YouTube is concerned, you all find us on Instagram under the handle ALEXAN 455022, right? And so then whatever you all don't see on Zoom, you will be able to catch it on Instagram, because there's a diverse library of various videos that I've done for some time, right? And you all can see the whole library. So check us out. Okay? It'd be worth the while for the laughs, for the humor, for the seriousness, and all that good stuff, right? On Instagram, you'll see. And then, of course, you all on Instagram, we got some not as huge of a library on YouTube, right? A lot of it that was on YouTube, it wasn't even uploaded into YouTube space, right? And I'm not even going to upload what was saved into my Zoom library into YouTube, right? Because I'm moving forward. It's like every certain amount of time to keep yourself current and relevant, you recreate yourself, right, to be current as well as relevant in the day and time that you're in, right? And also as you tumbling forward to being who you are, right? As as change is inevitable, as the one thing that's persistent throughout the multiverse, throughout the omniverse, the multiverse, throughout all of the worlds, let's just say, right? Throughout all of the interstellar places, keep it simple, right? Is that it's the one thing is change, right? So it's perpetual and persistent is change, right? So every so often you must restart yourself, right? Right? Because your real self, as you come into being who and what you are in your body, a new body every 9 to 10 years is breathed in, right? In a new body, new organs, new cells, always rejuvenating. And it takes 9 to 10 years for that process, as scientists scientifically finds, is sharing that fact, right? When you do the research, you find it out that every 9 to 10 years, really truthfully speaking, right, or scientifically speaking, we technically have new bodies every 9 to 10 years because the cells rejuvenated on a medicinal level, cellular level. Nature, right? The process is naturally new organs, new cells, new blood, new everything. And that process takes 9 to 10 years, right? So no doubt every 9 to 10 years, there's a new body also as your etheric, your us as beings that are multifaceted, right? That's what we are as energy, as life force energy. And as we come into being, as we tumble forth, and the recall is happening, as we ultimately catch up to our total recall, right? The body is also maturing, and we're growing with these bodies, right? And so the body is no doubt being prepared to handle what is coming forth, right? So all the different life events, the life events that we happen, all of what happens to us has to happen for the reason. And the reason we like to find out what the reason is sooner than later. However, in patience, we find out what the reason is. No doubt all the time we find out why the things that happen to us, why things happen in life, right? It's always the negative that balance out, right? Too negative, all of the negative, it eventually too negative is always going to tumble forth into being the positive, right? It's always going to cancel out. Anyway, so I'm saying all that to say, now you all, as recreate, you all are seeing who and what I'm tumbling into. And so no doubt I'm having to recreate myself. So that's why I'm saying I'm not even going to take the time to bother to upload the Zoom catalog of video. We're going to start from this point on with all of the relevant information, right, that I'm going to be sharing from this day forward. right? On Instagram, there is a catalog of videos. So for those that's in the YouTube space or in Zoom, you want to see the catalog of information of videos, find us on Instagram, right? And join us there. And then you can check out the catalog of videos, right? Also, Facebook. I'm not active on Facebook because that's not relevant to or where I'm likely to have time spent anymore, especially because of Messenger being compromised and used for data collecting purposes, really mainly. I'm knowing that a lot of the social media outlets is used for that purpose. However, it's really used for that purpose as far as Messenger on Facebook. And then because of Facebook is a place to where it's no doubt becoming a commercialized means for collateralizing and getting paid, right? A lot of buffoonery and uh, monetization type of things is happening, right? So I'm choosing not to even be as active on Facebook anyway. However, there's always the catalog there, right? Because Facebook is no doubt telling you or telling us what Facebook has decided to transition into by way of merging into the blockchain. That's why it's called Meta now. And it's identifying for the reality that the metaverse activity has been in effect. And now it's no doubt important for all of social media to transition into blockchain, the advanced technology, so that they can be relevant if they want to be current. They want to also be relevant. It has to be both, right? So they air all the social medias. And just like all of the different various corporations or businesses or what organizations, whether it's government, it doesn't matter what it is. All of it, if they want to be current and relevant, they're going to have to transition themselves fully into working in tandem with the blockchain, right? Because that's where all of the information is going to be stored so that everyone, all of the public, whether you private or public, can view what is taking place in you can view what is taking place by way of reading the ledger, right? And the blockchain cannot be changed. Once it's there, it's not going to be taken away. So with all that being said, yeah, so everyone is transitioning and working in tandem with the advanced technology that people are calling, Web 1, Web 3, going into Web 4, right? Going into all these, that's they say that's why uh the internet, as far as um uh four, it went from 4 to 5G, right? They already had it, but it's now saying it's 5G. And it's going to, we have to be prepared and really transitioning, getting ready for 6G and, right? Because it can go always up to 9Gs. But anyway, I don't even want to talk about that. So, but, 5G is here and 5G is active. So all of the technology, especially the blockchain and especially the metaverse, it's like now on Web 3 type of technology, right? And so people, it's gotta be able to keep up with the way that our minds are tumbling forward, the way that our technology is coming online from within ourselves. And so the physical aspect, the technology also in reality has to also stay in step with what's happening to us physically, right? So anyway, oh man, I went so far into what I'm not wanting to talk about. So that's enough of that. We're gonna go into the website. We gotta go into because I'm doing my best to keep this within the time frame. Once the music stops playing, that's going to be the end of our share. So a lot of the time has been taken up on setting the tone and also talking about sidebar information, right? I like to say that was sidebar information, but still some relevant information that need to be heard, need to be shared, right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and start sharing our screen, right? And pull up the Gold Standard Partnership website, right? And we're also going to visit, of course, our foundation site before it's all said and done. But tonight, we're sharing and happy to, bring everybody up to speed about GS Partners in the new and improved interactive, website, right? As far as the G99 ecosystem is concerned, right? This is the marketing arm for the G99 blockchain ecosystem, right? This gold standard partnership is a partnership that would allow you to simplify building your portfolio. Those that are serious about building a portfolio, well, get with a serious team, right? I'm not saying that the other teams and the other organizations are not serious, right? It's about striving to encourage us to keep on getting better, right? So I'm saying you want to get with the best team that's out here that's serious about making sure that everyone that is active on our team, whether you're active or not, we're going to make sure that you're going to be getting all of the information that will allow you to be clear so that you can implement what you need in your everyday attaining asset endeavors, right? So that you'll be clear on what it is that you need to do, right? So that you can maximize maximize the amount of currency return that is possible for you to receive in as far as in profits and gains, right? For exchanging value, exchanging your cash value, exchanging your fiat cash, right, into a digital form, right? And say I say fiat cash, and most people are used to calling it dead presidents, debt notes, whatever you like to call it. Them, the greenbacks, the green stuff that we use to complete transactions, right? And we don't even necessarily we only it's not even necessary for us to use physical cash, right, anymore. A lot of it's already done in electronic form to complete the transactions, right? Because like I said, all of these organizations, including the financial institutions, including what people call banks, including the financial institutions, have already pretty much transitioned onto the blockchain, and are now getting themselves together so that they can have their own version of a digital fiat currency, right? So because they want to be relevant and current, they want to be able to get some of these taxes. They want to be able to keep on taxing people, right? So so they got to have their own version of a digital fiat currency, right? Right. So with that being said, I'm not going to keep on talking about sidebar information, right? We're going to go in on what the GS Partners, this updated website, right? It's the interactiveness in this website, right? And the importance in opening up your account here, right? As I said, prospectively speaking, I'm always prospectively speaking. What I'm sharing with you all what I'm doing every day, and where I'm sharing right now with you all where I'm getting my assets from, right? Where I'm building my portfolio through is the partnership with the G99 ecosystem. I partnered with the G99 ecosystem itself by way of the gold standard partners, right? GS Partners, right? This partnership allows you to receive currency rewards for sharing your invitation with someone else to open up their account to attain assets, to build in a portfolio, right? Being that, as I've said so many times, being that we are the asset, right? Being that we're knowing and mindful that we are the assets, we are supposed to be attaining assets. We are supposed to be building a portfolio. We're supposed to be building a legacy so that our babies, so that our posterity, our babies can inherit the value that we are right now putting aside, right? Exchanging into an asset, right? And so, prospectively speaking, right, from what I've been busy at, and from what I've seen and researched through having a diverse portfolio. So I'm active in other platforms as well. I'm active in other projects as well, right? This is one of the best projects by far that you can have as many. There's so many options to choose from, and so that way, with a lot of options to choose, it's like having your eggs in multiple baskets, even though it's in the same ecosystem, right? Putting your assets to work and having the ability to build your portfolio in a one-stop shop that is excellent, right? And you can still, right, have other projects that you are, attaining assets from, right? However, and I am still doing it. However, where I'm busy, where I prefer to share with people, where I'm always going to be homing in on the ecosystem, the G999, especially because dealing with numbers, I'm loving the number 9 anyway, and so that resonates more with me, right? So I'm going to definitely not just promote it because I'm like I like the ecosystem. It's not just because of that. It resonates with me because of those numbers. That's important to me, right? It has to it has to make sense to why I'm doing it. And also, if I'm sharing with someone what I'm doing and the platform is going to reward me, the ecosystem is going to reward me for sharing, and it's going to no doubt perpetually keep rewarding me for what someone else does because I invited them to open up their account. That's a no-brainer. Um, I'm I'm always going to home in and sharing the GS partners, the G999 ecosystem, right, and all that it has to offer, right. So let's just start talking about it, right? On face value, you can basically read. So, but we're going to be reading along with each other and virtually taking a virtual tour, um, seeing what this site has to offer now. So it says discover the GS partners, discover the tour. It has a short intro about GS partners. So at your leisure, I'm not going to click on this. We're not going to look at all the videos, right? I'm not knowing. Um, I want to be able to uh, walk through as much of this site as possible. And I'm looking at the time on the music. It's going to be running out soon, and I'm not going to be keeping you all too much longer past the music, right? So and I'm going to stick with that. So GS Partners short intro. At your leisure, click on this and watch the intro. Lydian World Metaverse. You want to know more? We have our own metaverse. You want to know more about the Lydian World, Lydian.world in the metaverse? Click on it. It's going to show you a short video, right? And the site that we're on is gspartners.global. However, as stated, you won't be able to open up your account. You need the invitation, right? You want to open up your account. You want to join in with your man, right? Spearheading the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation team, right? I'll be more than happy to share my invitation, right, with you, and you can open up your account and begin to build your portfolio. And if you need assistance, if something is not clear, let me know. And I'm going to do my best to make it as clear as possible to make this as seamlessly simple as possible for you to open up your account, right? Um, so It's also going to tell you more about what the Lydian world has to offer as far as this short video, exclusive meta broker, telling you about BD Swiss, right? And it's also going to tell you about the brand ambassadors, people that see with Lydian world about what GS Partners has to offer, right? And so people that are like celebrities have now became ambassadors to the one of the divisions in what the G99 ecosystem has to offer, and they are ambassadors in Lydian world, right? So those videos there are there for you to click on and check it out, right? And again, like you say, it's the site is gspartners.global. You know, browse there, check it out, and if you like what you see, send a message directly to Instagram or uh, G, um, go onto our foundation site, right, on the homepage, and you can click on the homepage that takes you right directly there. Right, we're going to go to the foundation site before we get off here, right? So, this is the new digital era. The new digital era is here. The advanced technology is here. GS Partners is leading the way in advanced technology. Prospectively speaking, I'm in agreement with what they are saying, right? It's a metaverse like no other. You have metaverse with meta mining, with meta trading, with meta brokerage, with with um with meta estates, cities, right? To where you can get plots of land, you can get plots of digital land, right? It's development. You can build on those plots of digital land, right? And so a lot of celebrities, dealing with singers and things like that, have had concerts and stuff like that in the metaverse, right? And so they paid for that space when they had their concert. And so as our activity in the metaverse grows, and no doubt it's going to grow, there's going to be people asking to have shows, have concerts, have different activities in our metaverse. And if you have digital plots of land, you can build what you want to build on your digital land. And then when people say that they want to have something in the Lydian world, you have plots of land to offer it to them. Right? So, all right, so that's development. You got non-fungible token assets. You have um, um, meta markets, right? That's another type of asset. It's so much. This ecosystem is going to be like no other, right? You can just see it, no doubt that it's already um nerd it's already being formulated into being like no other. Just from so, however, as it evolves and matures, and we nurture it by being active in it, and then it becomes more and more interactive, and more and more people, the amount of asset potential currency rewards, no doubt, that would be able to be received. This it's no limit. There's no limit, right? And the reason why I'm saying it is because our metaverse, the way the game is played, right? Because the metaverse, the Lydian world is a gamified version of the real world, right? Taking the real world and put it into digital form. And the way that it works is that you become a citizen in any country or all the countries. The more country that you're a citizen in, the more currency rewards that you will receive, the more currency asset rewards that you will receive, right? In Lydian world, you're able to explore, earn, and have fun. I'm saying in Lydian world, you're able to explore, earn, save, and have fun. Save in assets and have fun, and as well as spend your assets. That's what's so much fun about that, right? They just kept it simple and said explore, earn, and have fun. You're able to save in assets, right? This is building a portfolio. Portfolio is something serious, right? And so we're gonna watch it. So this is the reason why we're gonna watch well, it says a full overview. I'm not sure about the amount of time because it's my first time clicking on the full overview, right? So I'm not going to click on it. I'm not going to click on it because I want to go to the foundation site. We don't, we want to make sure we stop this. So, and it's more to the site. It's more services. It's more solution. This is this G99 ecosystem by way of the GS Partners marketing arm. This marketing arm, the GS Partners is the marketing arm to the G99 ecosystem. And this ecosystem has the solution in a multifaceted way. There's many different mechanisms by way of the partnering, collaborating services that's being added. This, you just have to look at the full video yourself. I'm not going to click on it, right? I'm not going to click on it, but we will read that it's featuring fintech innovators, right? Licensed, accredited, and regulated top 3 financial brokerage, BD Swiss, and aligned with big metastars, celebrities, and sports champions, such as Floyd, as they call him, Money Mayweather, right? Roberto Carlos, right? Michael Salgado, right? And many more celebrities. And I'm sure there's going to be other celebrities that's coming, right? This is just the beginning. This is the bottom of the iceberg. We're not even, this is the bottom of the pyramid, right? This is the bottom of the mound, right? There's so much more to come. Right? All right. So also, so more detail, right? More amenities being talked about. The gaming rewards model is taking over the world, right? Play the game and earn digital assets. You can also stake your claim in this virtual world and receive crypto reward currencies daily, weekly, monthly. The more active you are, the more rewards and perks you receive, right? And this is, like, as I've said, we only in the GS partners aspect. You're only seeing, and we're not even logged in. And I'm not going to log in because now the site is so interactive. It's no need. You just browse here and check it out. It's going to speak for itself, right? If you are someone that's forward thinking and serious about wealth building, right? If you're serious about building a portfolio in various assets, digital assets, right? This is the place to start, right? I'm not saying you have, I'm not saying to stay here and have all of your eggs, even though this is really pretty much having um more than one basket, right? And and different, it's having more than one basket in one roof, right? Going to another platform that's having, that's diversifying your basket. But this is more than one basket because there's so much, there's so much to choose from. Anyway, let's stop talking. GS Lifestyle is a freedom. And GS Lifestyle, the gold standard lifestyle, is freedom. This is our debit card offering, right? Dealing with also that's going to be able to be white label for those that are already dealing with having an organization, right? And you have people that you know want to have. You're looking for another way to alternatively pay your people, right? Pay your organizations, right? This, what's going to be coming is also white labeling. So I'm just putting a plug out there, just let you all know this is just right now, in the way it's offered, it's already really amazing. It's really great. However, when the white labeling coming, it's going to open the door for those commercial minded people, those business minded people, and they already have a fleet or an organization of many people, and you want to alternatively offer people another way, you want to give them another way that they offer to them another way that they would like to be paid, right? Being that people are looking to that anyway, you'll be able to offer that to them, right? By way of this lifestyles call, right? So many people are excited about cryptocurrency, but the problem has always been how to not only exchange and get these assets, as what they put on here is buy, hold, and spend it, right? However, as when I've stated at the beginning, in reality, the actual reality and facts, when you research, we're only actually exchanging our value, exchanging one value for another value, right? It's just the way that it's set up so that people can really grasp and see, so that it makes sense to them. People are used to saying buying and everything like that. However, when you're dealing with digital currency, when you're dealing with assets, right, you're exchanging one type of value of a particular currency, fiat currency, or asset, digital asset. You're exchanging it from one particular currency into another particular currency. You're exchanging it, right? In exchange for that currency, right? The medium of exchanging for that currency is called the rate of exchange. So each asset, digital or whatever, has a rate of exchange, right? Just like, globally, there's different physical fiat currencies. And in each country, there's a rate of exchange, that has more or less value than the other fiat currencies, right? The digital, the digital world has a rate of exchange. It's the same. It's called a rate of exchange. So when you're exchanging these various assets to keep the playing field fair and level, there has to be a global agreement of what the rate of exchange is, right? Dealing with currencies. So the rate of exchange is done really simple and easy when you have a GS lifestyle account, right? This is another aspect of the G99 ecosystem that's being offered within the gold standard partnership, right? And it's not just introduced as just a plastic card. No, if you want to floss a different way, depends on the way you want to floss. As different people's mindset, that they feel that they are a boss at something, right? They feel that they're a boss. You want to floss a different way. So you don't just have plastic card. There's a different type of metal, right? Stainless steel, aluminum, right? Gold plated or gold, solid gold cards, right? It's you have options. You decide on what type of card, what way you would like to floss, what way you like to make a statement when you completing your transactions, right? So that's it. Say this is the introducing the gold standard lifestyle card. So within, when you have your portfolio, when you open up your account, you'll be able to make a decision on if you want to have it simple to to cashing out your profits and gains, right? Making it simple to going from one account into a MasterCard that would allow you to spend your the value of your assets, spend your currency rewards with simplicity. And that's our GS lifestyle card, right? So here it has a card introduction, it has cards benefits, it has the features and the benefits chart, right? In PDF form. It also has a flyer in PDF form that could be printed out, right? So everything that you need is right here, right? But we're gonna read the quick, you know, verbiage summary of the GS Lifestyles features, right? It's available right now in over 100 countries, right? 5 traditional currency accounts is included, right? And it can be up to 5 different uh, um, currency, fiat currency or currency accounts, right? The US dollar, the British pound, the euro, the Chinese yuan, and the Japanese yen, right? It's 4 to 8% better currency exchange rates than high street banks. Manage all your crypto and traditional currencies within the simple platform. Personal and individual crypto wallets. Add funds to your account via your bank transfer, credit or debit, right? Or crypto transfer, right? You can spend, withdraw your funds anywhere MasterCard is accepted, right? And as I stated, you got plastic, you got aluminum, you're standing still, you got gold plated, you got solid gold, right? You got 24/7 support in multiple languages, 24/7, 24/7 professional concierge service. It's up to 30% discounts on hotels and travel, right? Instant rewards from high street retailers, fast delivery by FedEx or DHL, right? Your decision, whatever way you like. You can read more about, if you want to read more about this whole project, you go to g99main.net. Read all that you can find out more in detail about the g99main.net. And then if you got more questions, I'm gonna do ask me, send a direct message, or schedule a one-on-one, right? With I'm especially if you're going to decide to open up your account. When it's important for me to bring you as much clarity as possible, right? And I'm gonna do my best to do that, right? So, and then also checking it out, this G99 ecosystem, right? We don't just offer financial solution. We offer the telecom solution, right? For your telecom, for your text, talk, and video needs, we have our own private. It, it's it's the it's voice over the blockchain protocol. It's text over the blockchain protocol. It's video over the blockchain protocol. The old way, that's kind of like, it's going to eventually be to where it's like, what? You still doing voice over the internet protocol? VoIP, voice over the internet protocol? That was the big thing. Now, because it's what is better, what is here now, and it's now going to be being nurtured and getting better and better, just like the voice over the internet protocol got better. This is going to keep on getting better and better. And we already have the telecom version that's ran on the G99, our G99 blockchain. It's your voice, text, and video over the G99 blockchain, over the blockchain. And you can download it by way to your device, whatever device you got, whether it's the Apple Store or the Google Play Store that you need, right? And then, I'm not going to keep on reading this, because, like I said, I want to go to the foundation, and the music is coming to an end. As I'm serious about, I'm not going to go past. I'm not going to let it go too long past the music when it's finished, right? So, secured messaging, privacy at its best, and easy to use. That's our gold standard telecom, right? We're setting the gold standard for everything, right? And I've, like I say, this resonates with me. This resonates with the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation, right? Because that's what we are about, the gold standard, right? The lawfulness, the importance of this, right? So this is resonating, right? Forward-thinking people, Golden Star Global people, this is where it is, right? The G99 ecosystem is like no other ecosystem, and it gives you so many options. And it's one of the best ways to build your portfolio of assets, right? How does the G99 telecom work? It's going to break it down, give you a little detailed synopsis. We're not going to talk about that. You at your leisure, go ahead and read that. But this is serious. It's full disclosure, transparent, right? Okay. So, and then it says, get back to the person who invited you for more details. As stated before, you can go to gspartners.global, right? You can go to GS, you can go to this site. However, you won't be able to open up your account. That's why I'm saying get back with whoever invited you, because you have to have an invitation into this. Just like any other high-end accredited credit union, accredited like high-end, financial institution, as they call them, banks, right? For all your advanced technology, asset attaining, digital currency, fiat needs, for all your stacking, for all your banking needs, for anything, because it's financial institutions is used to help to assist you to stacking what it is that you are holding as value, stacking assets, right? It's called banking for that reason. Our G99 ecosystem has its own financial institution. That's another division. Our G99 ecosystem has a global trade exchange known as the gold standard trade exchange. Our G99 ecosystem has its own pay card that's also used for your, credit and debit needs, your point of sale needs, and wherever MasterCard is accepted, you can use your debit card, right? Our G99 ecosystem has its own metaverse known as Lydian World. This is your one-stop shop for your multifaceted needs. This is your solution for building a diverse portfolio, right? And you can also keep on with your other assets because this ecosystem and our non-fungible tokens, you can move because that's what it's called. It's called a metaverse, right? It's called the G99 ecosystem. This is the Lydian World metaverse because our non-fungible tokens, our assets will be able to move into other metaverses that you're used to, right? If you're serious about finding out more, if you like to get with a team that's about making sure that your questions are answered, you get as much clarity as you like to have, schedule a one-on-one or send a direct message on Instagram, right? Find us on YouTube under another p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation Team exclusive share, right? We're on Instagram under the handle ALEXAN 455022, AlexAN 455022, right? We're really going to be homing in and sharing more of what we are holding as value, right? You can see our past launches, right? You can watch that as your leisure, right? Launch events. Watch our launch event. We launched in October of 2020, December of 2020, right? It was a double launch because it was we had two aspects of the G99 ecosystem that actually launched and opened, right? And that's the Lydian World metaverse and different aspects to that. And then the G99 ecosystem itself, right? Dealing with the financial institution, right? For all your financial building a portfolio, asset attaining needs, right? So as stated, we're gonna switch it to the foundation, right? Our foundation, you browse us, y'all. Browse us. Browse us, we online. https:// p.m.t.m.l.o foundation.com. I know it's on Zoom, it's being recorded, y'all can see that. I know it's on Instagram, y'all can see it possibly, I don't know, but I'm just saying it out loud, right? I'd like to think that you all found some value, seeing the value. Hopefully you all see the value, right? And as I've stated, right on our homepage, you can use the hyperlink if you feeling like it's no more need to be said. You're ready to open up your account. Well, you'll come here to the foundation homepage, right? This hyperlink will take you right to the registration page to partner with the GS partner, right? See that? See, I clicked on the hyperlink. It takes you, you make a decision on whether or not you want to become a customer or you want to become a member and partner with the whole ecosystem by way of the gold standard partnership, right? Just that simple, really easy, right? Or if you want to open up an account and you're interested in open up your account with the financial institution side of the G99 ecosystem, right? This hyperlink right here, where it says XLT G99 exclusive, that will take you to the gold standard smart finance, right? So the music's come to its end, right? As stated, we're not going to keep, we're not going to go past here too long. We're summing this up, y'all. We greatly appreciate you all taking the time to vibe with us, right? Greatly appreciate you all taking the time to vibe. Okay? This is our day and time. Hashtag we are the assets. For those people who are mindful and aware and knowing that you are the asset, if you're ready to build a portfolio, if you're ready to diversify your currency stream, if you're ready to diversify the way that you have cash flow coming into your pocket, coming into your home, your estate, send a direct message on Instagram, right? Find us on at the p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation URL, Foundation website. Contact us. Send a message if you got questions, right? We're going to do our best to keep on sharing this information, right? We're going to do our best to share what the foundation has to offer as a solution as well. Okay? We're going to do our best to show that we are really serious about encouraging people to be entrepreneurs. Okay? We're going to do our best to share what we as forward-thinking Golden Star Global people, we're going to do our best to share and encourage and motivate people, okay, to self-empower themselves, to thrive in life, right? And grow with us. Okay? The p.m.t.m.l.o Foundation team is all about saying, look, we're not wanting to be complacent and happy with where we are. Yes, we have, and I'm thankful and appreciative, and all praise great, all praise and gratitude due to the source. However, in life, we're supposed to be able to thrive. We're supposed to, the pursuit of happiness is where it's supposed to be. Our mindset. The life, the liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is where our mindset is always supposed to be, right? It's supposed to be a mindset of knowing we endured to the end. And so great is the reward hereafter. This is a new day and time. This is a new world. This is a say, in this new world, there's a new heaven. And that also, we keep it in mind, there's also going to be people that's not mindful about having. You either have or you have not. And having not, when all of what's happening is done, if you have not, then it's going to be also people that are still going to be feeling like it's still, they're not as fulfilled. And so that's going to be an aspect of still hell. However, because in this day and time, it's not going to be the way that it was 50 to 100 years ago. It's going to be more of a level playing field to where everyone has the potential. Everyone has the life, liberty, and the pursuit of what they feel happiness is to thrive in this new world where everyone can experience a life of happiness and thrive. So yeah, our foundation, we have many other services. We share many other services other than just building wealth. We have an Aurora transfer service, right? Like I said, I had to put this plug in before we get off here. We have Aurora transfer service. Right now it's active in the B-More area and the surrounding county. If you'd like to have your food hot and ready, brought to you hot and ready to eat, if you have small to medium-sized ticket items that you like to have brought to you, schedule us in advance. And we accept alternative ways, right, as a means to complete transaction, right? The alternative ways, we accept digital currency, right? We accept various currencies, more currency than people used to. We accept them, right? Of course, we accept G99, digital currency, of course, no doubt. We also accept currencies that many people might not know about. A couple of them you may know about, but we accept SHIB, the SHIB currency, alternative way to pay, right? We accept tectonic. We accept various currencies, right? We will be accepting the Pi currency once the wallets, once the mainnet is fully online, right? Alternatively, we are alternative foundation. We accept the various alternative ways to pay because we appreciate whatever way that you want to help us raise funds, because everything we do is about helping our foundation raise funds. It's about raising the funds so that we can attribute back to the people that are actively participating with us, right? This is a campaign. Our foundation is like no other, as stated before. We appreciate the patronage and support that we receive. We are being of service in so many ways to the community, to our Golden Star global people, to people that is not even really looking at themselves as Golden Stars, right? However, even more importantly, even if you're not, as you know, saying, even if you're not looking at yourself as a Golden Star forward thinker, if you want to utilize the foundation and have food brought to you, right? You have small to medium sized ticket dollars, you can reserve us in advance. Here in the Baltimore City, B-more area, right now at the moment, we are available. However, as stated, that's another reason why we are always raising funds, right? We want to improve and add more value to our foundation, to the services that we offer the global community, to our community, right? Right. Right now, globally, the various services, we have the gift for your gifting ideas, for all your gifting needs, as far as home decor, we offer that. And that's for globally, right? You go online to the site. Right now in the B-more area, we also offer the security arms, right? We offer services, right? I'm not going to go through all of the different services. I'm just putting it out here to let you all know. We have we are a multifaceted foundation, and we are a foundation that's like not like what you're used to. We're a foundation that gives back to those that are actively participating with the foundation. We have our own rewards payback plan that rewards in currency, that rewards in a reattributed cash back to you for your active participation in helping the foundation raise funds, right? No doubt this is a group economics at its best, right? And as I've stated, the reason on why we market and promote and share the G99 ecosystem, because they are like minded, right? They are in tandem with the way that we feel. The people are important. They give back for your support, your patronage, for you taking the time to utilizing the ecosystem, utilizing them as a means to building your portfolio, right? When you patronize them, because you are patronizing them, they have a compensation plan, they have a rewards payback plan, they have a rewards plan in place to give back to those that are actively participating, right? That's why I'm saying I love to market and promote, love to share with people what is going to help people, not just help them mentally, not just help them physically as far as health, help them financially, help them to ease the burden of what hyperinflation is going to be doing. It's already rough. However, it's going to get rougher because hyperinflation is coming, right? I'm not going to keep on talking. As I said, the music has stopped. We've summed this up. We came to a close, right? If you all enjoyed the information, right? You all enjoying this vibrant session, right? Would love for you all. Find us on YouTube, right? Click the notification bell. Click that notification bell. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Critique, we love to hear constructive criticism, right? Because whatever you say is going to encourage us to improve what it is that we are at the moment presenting, the way we are presenting, right? Whatever way you feel that we need to improve, we're going to take that into consideration. We're going to take that into consideration, right? We're going to discern what you're saying and decide whether or not what you're saying makes sense and that it may bring more value to change the way we're delivering, presenting what we are saying to you all, right? So give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Share what it is that you feel that we can improve. Share, right? And also, when you look at this video, share with others. We greatly appreciate you all to share it out, right? Instagram, we greatly appreciate you all taking the time to look at the video, share it out, right? We apologize for taking a long time. We greatly appreciate it. We know that time is precious. We know that time, you can't get that back. However, this is, of course, again, when we vibe in the vibing sessions, it's therapeutic because we're feeling like we're sharing information that's no doubt going to help someone. Someone will hear what it is that's being said and will decide to take action. Taking action, right? Hearing what makes sense, patting on your pocket and patting on your head when it makes sense, no doubt. When you know what will bring better, when you know better, we we all begin to do better, right? Knowing better, we do better. Right? Let's take the time doing better. Let's take the time to sharing what will encourage people to do better. Greatly appreciate you all for taking Golden Star Global People. Greatly appreciate you all taking the time to vibe. Really appreciate you. So looking forward to vibing with you all again. Too. Let me turn this around on Instagram and turn this around so that you all, right? Turn the camera down, around. Really appreciate you all taking the time to vibe, right? And I'm gonna stop sharing on. I'm gonna keep the recording going, and I'm gonna stop sharing, right? And greatly appreciate you all taking the time, right? Looking at the whole video, right? Sharing the video, sharing this information, sharing this out. Greatly appreciate you all, right? This out there in time, as we stated, this out there in time. No more backwards thinking, no more stagnant thinking. It's time to start moving forward, right? It's time to start really encouraging each and every one of us to be active with each other, right? To improve what it is that we feel that we need to have. Right? The only way we're going to improve what it is that we feel that we need to have is right now start being active at what we know that will improve. And what I'm sharing as far as the foundation, I'm sharing the various aspects of what the foundation has to offer as a solution. Prospectively speaking, this will definitely improve us, right? Prospectively speaking, right? Coming together in group economics, coming together as a group, right? And all of us patronizing the foundation, right? Patronizing the foundation, taking part in the foundation that gives back. Not saying, not saying that other foundations don't give back. However, when you research and look at other foundations, they don't give as much of what they take. They keep a lot and they still don't even really give to the various groups, give to the people in need, right? The people that are in need is people that are also giving, right? But respectfully speaking, everyone should get a little something back, right? In the way that various areas, various countries, when the people are doing better, all of the countries do better. A strong mental people, the people in the country that are mentally strong and the people's pockets are not depleted, well, each one of those countries are going to be a strong country, right? So the Americas, here in the Americas, right? We need to be strong. So I'm saying, why not come together and start trading and exchanging with one another, right? And participate in platforms that give back, right? And that will encourage, no doubt, all of the different people that are right now just taking donations or taking your cash and they offering a service or a product or offering whatever they offering, but they're not giving you cash in return. this is going to encourage them to give in return. And then no doubt when everyone has a compensation plan in place, that way all of the people's pockets are not going to be depleted. They're going to be replenished. They're going to be, and then that way an economy will be strong. And then that way all of the country is strong. And that way there will be way less suffering than it is right now. There will be way more people having than it is people not having. And when people that's not having, it's because they don't care about having, right? It's much like the thought process of this was shared by my teacher, my His Excellency, that are passionately always called Pop, right? His Excellency, Dr. Malakazo Doc York L, or Dr. Malakazo Doc Corbana York L, right? Said it's much like those, if everyone decides to come into a community of people that comes together and have a better mindset, and they're working together and they're doing for themselves and improving themselves, and they're changing the way they walk, changing the way they talk, changing the way that they view each other, right? If all of us are now coming together and doing things together, then what people calling a devil, when people calling an evil one, people calling the devil will only, the only way that the people would decide that they have to get out of that, start doing what is needed to be done, is that the devil is going to keep on coming at them more, because everyone else is going to be doing better. It's going to be doing what is like a forward way of thinking, being active in supporting platforms that give back, right? And so those people that are not supporting platforms that give back, those people that are not forward thinking, well, the devil or devil or evil, whatever you like to call, all of that attention is going to be on them. And it'll be like, well, why are you still out there doing things like that? You are now suffering because you want to suffer. Have a better way of thinking. Change yourself. Change your mindset. Change yourself from within first. Changing yourself from within, sharing that with everyone else around, everything else, everyone else around, everything else and everyone else around begins to change. And again, prospectively speaking, of course, I'm prospectively speaking, right? The decision is always our own to make. I'm knowing that a lot of people hear the way I'm saying what I'm saying is always, well, why are you saying this to you? You sound like you all over the place. Trust and know what I'm saying. A lot of the times when I'm having the vibing sessions, if you look at the way that I've had the way that I've came on and started talking to people, having vibing sessions, or having a live recording, the way that I've shared before is not the way that I'm sharing now, right? And the way that I'm sharing now is no doubt going to be changing day by day with each share. And the way that I'm sharing is not going to be as long-winded later as it is right now. And it's not going to be as always all over the place. It's going to be homing in on one particular way that I'm sharing what it is that I'm offering, what it is the foundation is offering, what it is that we have to offer the people as a solution, what it is that we as a Golden Star Global people has to offer as a solution to people. That also will be sharing. I mean, that also will be changing. My apologies. That also will be changing, right? You all will be seeing the change that no doubt has already changed inside of me. My mind is I'm already being prompted to change my verbal delivery, my deliberation of information whenever I'm having a vibing session, is no doubt already changed in my mind, right? It's just really going to change um, in a drastic way. My apologies, y'all. That's the better half. I'm definitely going to, if she calls again, I'm going to have to answer. But however, I'm just trying to do my best to close this out. Make sure you have an outstanding, amazing rest of your night. Do your best to stay as peaceful as you possibly can, right? Being mindful of vibing up, spiraling up. We're spiraling beings. We're spiritual people, spiraling up. Do your best to stay as peaceful as you possibly can with that head I had, with that one love mindset, with that one love mentality. Do your best to stay as peaceful as you possibly can, right? And that peace is, as always, that peace is powerful, potent, progressive energy. Always, always, no doubt, always creates elevation, 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 right? This is a powwow, y'all, right? The momentum is getting better and better. The momentum is increasing. That's what's making it better and better, right? The love that's in the air is becoming more and more of a frequency that no doubt, like a pebble in a pond, it's spiraling out. It's permeating throughout the airways, right? The resistance is it's futile always when dealing with love. It's futile to resist. However, all that is happening right now is going to become more apparent as what I'm saying. You all are going to see the way I'm sharing. It's not going to be the same. It's going to change each time, the vibing session, the vibing time. Anyway, y'all, greatly appreciate you all having an outstanding, amazing, prosperous, productive night, right? So looking forward to seeing you all, vibing with you all again very, very soon. Build your asset, build your portfolio. I'm knowing you all may not do it with me because it's weird. Oh, he's really weird. He's I don't know. I don't want to do it with him. Well, you all going to see. I'm very, very focused and I'm knowing exactly where I'm headed, where I'm going, and knowing exactly the type of services, right, and gifting ideas that would definitely make everyday life simpler and easier. And the way it's being shared, and no doubt that I'm encouraging people that group economics is the best way. Get support platforms that give back. Whether you do it with the found, it matters not because I'm knowing you all will see later the improvement. You all will see later that, oh, he was not just talking. He was also actually doing and allowing himself to be used by a loving, all ancient of all spirits that moves through us all, whether we mindfully aware or not. Anyway, y'all, have an outstanding night. Appreciate you all so very much. Thanks for having patience with me. Thanks for having the patience. Peace, 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 peace. Hey, whoa, man. All right, stop.